My name is Christopher Atkins, and I'm going to be giving a speech on why to consider law enforcement as a career. A law enforcement career can be very rewarding for any individual that wishes to pursue this difficult job. It is a job that can be very demanding with its long hours, stressful calls, and dealing with the public in times of need. Law enforcement officers take an oath to serve and protect the respected community that they choose to work in. Law enforcement officers are there to enforce all laws to the public, but also to assist anyone that is in need. Not only do they enforce the laws, but they also help with a variety of different problems. For example, flat tires, car trouble, a simple ride to somewhere, and anything else that can that someone may need assistance with that can make someone's day a little better. All law enforcement officials all work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. They risk their lives every day when they put on their uniforms. The three main points that I'm going to cover today are the different division, how rewarding a career in law enforcement can really be, the different divisions that are within a police department, and what the essential day-to-day duties of a law enforcement officer are. After this speech, I hope you have a better understanding of what law enforcement officers really do, and also decide whether or not you have what it takes for a rewarding career in law enforcement. That brings me to my first point, how rewarding a career in law enforcement really is. A career in law enforcement is very rewarding because law enforcement officials are the first ones to deal with tragedies in a moment and in moments of triumphs. Law enforcement officials save people's lives by enforcing laws and helping out every way they can. Whether it is a car accident and they need someone to get into the car with the patient, or there's a robbery, murder, or so on, law enforcement officials are the first people there to stop a person from causing injury, or damage to property. Law enforcement officials deal with stress and danger throughout every call, and the whole time the officials are on call, they are worried about the safety of others and how they can make sure no more harm can be done. It is one incredible feeling to be able to go home at the end of your shift saying that you made a difference in someone's life, or that you have even helped save a life. This rewarding career has also different divisions in law enforcement, which brings me to my second point. The different divisions in law enforcement. In the field of law enforcement, there are many different divisions that you can go into once you get into law enforcement. Some of these different divisions are undercover drug unit, the K9 unit, the SWAT team, the bomb squad, and then detectives. There are many more that different departments have, but these are the main ones. The undercover drug operations go into the streets. They make drug deals with potential dealers, and that's how they bust all the dealers and do roundups. The K9 unit is used in many different ways. The K9 unit can be used to sniff vehicles for drugs, track humans, and even find bombs. The bomb squad is called in anytime there is a threat or a bomb scare, so that if there were really a bomb or an explosive device, that they can successfully defuse the situation. Another unit is the SWAT team. The SWAT team is deployed in any situations like barricade, hostage, or anything like that, to that nature. These individuals that are on this team have some of the best training available in law enforcement. The last unit that I'm going to talk about is the detectives. Detectives investigate crimes that occur and build a case against a suspect, and then proceed to get warrants on them and then make the arrest. These people that represent these divisions are extremely proud to be part of these elite groups of law enforcement. Now that you know why it's such a rewarding career and the different divisions that make up the department, let's talk about the day-to-day duties that are part of an officer's life. Day-to-day duties in an officer's life can vary each day. Each day is going to be different, and you will never know what to expect. No call is never routine, and the inevitable could happen at any time. Some of the day-to-day duties that officers go through are patrolling communities to make their presence felt, to make people feel safer, and to deter crime. Officers also write traffic citations for speeding and enforce all other traffic laws. They respond to vehicle accidents. Also, along with that, respond to emergency calls like burglaries, robbery, homicide, and any other crime. With all the accidents and crimes that they respond to, they also have to do a lot of paperwork. For each call that they go on, there's a series of paperwork that you have to do for each one. so that way everything is documented throughout the whole entire thing and that nothing is lost, no evidence is lost throughout the process. Now that you have learned about why it's such a rewarding career, the different divisions that are in a department, and the day-to-day duties of an officer, do you have what it takes to be a law enforcement officer? There's not a better feeling than being able to help being able to, at the end of the day, that you made a difference in someone's life. People who are in law enforcement are proud to wear their uniforms each and every day. They are proud that they have chosen to protect and serve their respected communities. And now that you know more about law enforcement, I hope that you consider the rewarding career for yourself and your future. Thank you.